Alright, so here's how to get the Warden Blight's Wonder Weapon in the new Rex Infernus map. First thing you want to do is you want to open up Pack-a-Punch, which is very easy. The game literally shows you how to do this. After you open Pack-a-Punch, you want to open both the Nyx-Ara and Dravikar's sanctuaries fully. Around the map, you'll see these glowing green altars that you can interact with, which will give you a grappling gun that you can use for about 30 seconds. With this grappling gun, grapple in one of the floating purple orbs around the map and continue pulling it all the way towards Pack-a-Punch. If you do it right, you'll see that the orb will start spinning. And now go by PhD and head back to the main entrance of the Dravikar Sanctuary. You need to cause a PhD explosion next to this wall, which will reveal a crystal for you to pick up. Once you pick up that crystal, head back to Pack-a-Punch and interact with the cranks on either side, and that will cause the orb to start spinning into two bonfire altars. You can then interact with either of the fires and take it all the way to the back of the Nyx-Ara Sanctuary, where you can then throw it at a large eye symbol. Doing this will cause the eye to shoot the fire at these crystal chandeliers, and you can then use the grappling hook on the chandeliers until it bounces to the next one. After the orb bounces to the main area of the sanctuary, you can use the grappling hook next to this empty chandelier here to place the crystal ball, and you can then continue bouncing the orb around the room until it hits this door. Inside this door is another orb that when you interact with it, it will break the floor underneath you and reveal a secret room. And in this room, you have to complete a lockdown where you need to stay near these roots that will slowly start draining your health. So make sure you do this towards the end of a round so as few zombies spawn in as possible. But after you complete this, you can interact with the fruit and the roots, and they will teleport you to the spectral plane where you can then pick up the 3 wonder weapon pieces. If you walk forward, you'll see this ammo crate box here. From here, you go left behind the crate to spot the first body, where after a short cutscene, it will drop the first piece. For the second piece, facing the front of the ammo crate again, this time you're going to turn around and you'll see the second body towards the entrance of this cave. If for whatever reason the cutscene doesn't trigger like how we did in my game, just kill the red eye zombies and it should then trigger the cutscene. And after that cutscene ends, the second piece will spawn directly on top of the dead body. For the third piece, face the front of the ammo crate again, and this time we're going to head towards the left where you'll see this broken cabin. In the cabin, there is a glowing floorboard where if you melee it, it will reveal the third body and trigger yet another cutscene. After this cutscene ends, the third and final piece can be picked up, and lastly, we can head towards Dravikar Sanctuary again, and behind the wall in this sanctuary, you'll see these blue symbols here that if you interact with it, it'll trigger dialogue from Dravikar. Dravikar will then play out a riddle that you must pay attention to, as this riddle will determine where you need to turn and face 4 symbols on the 4 pillars. The 4 symbols are the runner symbol, the galaxy symbol, the moon symbol, and then the star symbol. And there are also 3 levers that move the pillars around. The first is to the left of the riddle wall, which will turn the front 2 pillars. The second is to the left of the main pillar room above the stairs here, which will turn the front and back left pillars. And then the third lever is on the directly opposite side of the pillar room towards the right above the stairs, which will turn the front and back right pillars. Now the riddle itself is kind of a bit of a pain in the ass, but thankfully the Black Ops Reddit posted the solutions to all 4 riddles, which I will leave pinned in the comments. But all you do is interact with the levers until the symbols face the corresponding directions that the riddle told you. So for example, in my game, my riddle was I drifted to the runner that travels moon, who burrows from galaxies when stars stay true. And the solution to this is to turn the pillar with the runner symbol to face north, the moon symbol to face south, the galaxy towards east, and then the star symbol towards west. If you have the compass disabled like I did, just make sure you turn it back on, so that way it'll make this step significantly easier when you have to determine if these symbols are facing the correct direction. But after the symbols are facing their respective directions, interact with the lever located in the center pillar, and if you did it right, it'll open a secret room above you. If you failed, the 4 pillars will rotate back to their starting positions and you will need to flip around to try again. Use a grappling hook to enter the secret room where you can then obtain the wonder weapon from the anvil. And congratulations, this thing is a beast. It kind of has this auto aiming feature, and if you hold it down, it'll spawn this like weird fire tornado thing. It's pretty good so far, and you can also Pack-a-Punch it, so I'd highly recommend doing that. But I wanted to post this guide out because I saw that not really any guides have kind of been posted yet. But anyways, thank y'all for watching.